We are here. Alright, before I'm gonna send out, like, links to the stream. Alright, there, and... Right, in there. Alright, here we are. Uh-oh. Welcome back, everybody, to my YouTube channel that's practically on the verge of death at this point. Post on this. But we're back. And so there are 3 Minecraft videos on my channel that showcase this flat world that I've been playing on for so long. And now, after several years of a couple years of just being on this, we've come so far on this. So a couple days earlier, several days really, me and a couple of my friends took our time on building this big museum that houses a lot of the world's history, as much as we could possibly really get, since in the earlier days barely any history was, you know, documented. So, but yeah. Alright, should we head inside, Keegan? Alright, wait, hold on, wait. Oh, here, let's leave for XMech. Alright. It's just the 3 of us, barely any... We had planned, like, all of our friends, to invite all of our friends to join that played on the server. But, it's just the 3 of us. Okay, let me tell XMech that I'm ready to show everyone. Keegan, stop! Let me mute that then. Oh my god. Where is he at? Oh, let me teleport to him. Teleport who? To where? To there. Right. Oh, he's... Oh. So, XMech said he will record his side of everything, so... Alright, you ready?
Are you ready,
Alright, let's go. We have this wonderful redstone door entrance. I tried making like a line, so, and everyone had to buy like a ticket and all that, but... Oh. A ticket? Alright, 1 gold, man. 1 gold. That's a water bottle. That's another water bottle, man. I asked for gold, not... Oh, okay. Alright, here we have the main lobby for the place. We have a beacon cafeteria that took like a day. And then there's a kitchen. Now, let's get to one of the first exhibits. This is the history side. Many events are like showcased here. One of the second oldest one here, well actually third to second oldest one here is the Black Mason and Overseer War. It was a war that Black Mesa and Overseers had declared, and Overseers had lost and got their base exploded. I tried recreating like the setting of where the whole war was taking place. The skull represents Black Mesa, the zombie head represents Overseers. Second event is the Book Fiasco. Alright, so this one needs a lot more explaining than the Overseer War, but this war was, well, not Fiasco, Fiasco took place before the Overseer War happened, but it was a situation where people would hide secrets in books and all that, and I tried collecting the books to try to record history. Earliest attempts of me recording history, but two players kept freaking getting into my library of books, and then so I just removed it in general. Here we have the war on drugs. At some point of this world, there was someone kept making meth and all that and sending it out. So me and one of my head generals at the time declared war on drugs and all that. Federation invasion. It was like a small event I had where two of my universes, aka this Minecraft world and my like series thingy that I was doing with my cousin, crossed over, and yeah, the Federation invaded with airships and all that. Here's the oldest event on the server. The world got griefed at one point. This was back when the first Minecraft stream video was posted. First video of this world was posted. One of my friends, personal friends, wanted to play, and so I let him in the server. 30 minutes later, he griefed it and then tried to blackmail me on how to fix it, but let's not go into detail about that. Here we have the artifact room. Many items are really old here. This book is the ancient rule book that no one followed. It says here. We have two armor sets, my old battle armor and Dark's battle armor, which is my old general who fought, you know, during the Overseer War and the war on drugs. Here we have a piece of, well, yeah, here's one remnant of the war on drugs. These loadsome compasses, I don't have no idea where they go to. It's like random. Here's a fish from Dark's inventory. I just thought it would be funny here to put it here. Here we have crossbows, a known weapon of my nation to use. We have different equipment. This shovel has knockback that much. Well, that's like 10,000. Here we have something my cousin made, Billy. And then a sword with sharpness like 666. One of these netherite swords have like looting 30,000. We have well-known equipment items that people on the server used and all that. Now, let's head to the second biggest exhibit in the museum. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This was a piece that X-Mech himself made. He was confused on how this worked. He doesn't know how this thing works. then another one was enchanted by XMech, and once we get into the player exhibit, it'll show you how we were able to get all these enchants. Here, so I'll just glance at each bio for each person. So Dark was a member of Black Mesa. He has an old rusty medal from the war on Overseers and a getting drafted paper. Lochiman was a person on the server who would mess around and all that. All he did was just like get into people's stuff and then such. His bio was basic because, you know, he's annoying. Rippin' Gus, a member of the Overseers and Spade Union. He was a friend of X-Mex and all that. Oh, so back to when the world got griefed, this is the guy. This guy was the guy who griefed it. Now, I don't want no one going after him and all that, because, like, I'm not toxic. I'm just glad to get out of that situation. And here's his bio. Yeah. Big Lead, which is one of my personal friends. He knows a bunch of humor, especially dark humor. Here's X-Mex. He was the one who did the drug war. He has some man. Here he has some taste of music. He made this bio actually. A skilled redstone who built weapons for other nations and made machines that progressed the world. He was, however, power hungry, constantly looking for new ways to gain power, which led to multiple nations' downfall. Before you yell at Demonic for slander, XMech wrote this book. He was a former member of Black Mesa and founder of Overseers and Spade Union. Here we have Founder 2 of the world. They were a known, me and Founder 2 had, you know, romantic stuff, but it's gone now. Oh yeah, Founder 3, aka Shadow. A member of Black Mesa, then Spade Union for a short then. Well, this is kind of outdated. Shadow is no longer a member of Black Mesa, but Founder 3 never wanted this position, but got it anyways. He's a loyal person. Shadow, being my cousin, he stayed with me during all this Black Mesa mess and all that, and I appreciate that. We have Panda, Founder 2's cousin. Shadow couldn't join. It's alright, man. Panda, which is Founder 2's cousin, a great builder. At the time when Panda was on, she built and such, and all of her buildings were really great. I'm really sad that she couldn't finish some builds. Aw, man. Aw. But yeah, this is like a recreation of something that she built. Dang it, I forgot I was gonna put the tower, her thingy in here, or one of her, like, yeah. Here's my brother, Twisted Joker, brother to Founder 1. He's young, so be nice. He has a dog named Dinnerbone. That's like one of the main things that he did in this world. Here's Charlie Puplet, one of the other earliest members. Charlie is the brother to Founder 2. He's a good guy, but he can get up to mischief, especially with Lochiman. Alright, they usually got into mischief with each other. Reaper Bone. Oh yeah. About his dog. Thank you for reminding me about that, Shadow. Here is yours, Keegan. You want to read your bio that I gave you? Like, read it out loud. A loyal person, but never trust him with any weaponry. And, last of all, mine. Founder of Black Mesa. Founder one who owns the world. My special... I always use withering arrows. It's like my favorite arrow type. And here's my bio. aka Demonic. Founder 1, aka Demonic. He founded the world alongside with Founder 2 and 3. He owns the world. I admit that during the Overseer's War, my nation has committed a war crime or two. During the Overseer stuff, I kinda was like, it was like really hard to trust people, so I used my ability, like my operator ability to, yeah. But he's forever a founder with flaws. And this is the revised version. I'd rather not show the original version. And one of the last exhibits on today's visit to the museum. Keegan. I know I did good. If XMech and Founder 2 had a lot of help in this too. Alright, let's start with the smaller exhibits first and get them out of the way. Here is the Federation. Nothing's really not really known about them, except they have cool airships, so yeah. Here we have this one, not really known. It's besides that Founder 2 made this during a Ben 10 phase. No, Shadow, you helped at least with one thing. You made the bathrooms, okay? Here we have the Overseer's exhibit. Overseer symbolism, it's, yeah, that. This is a badge all members of the Overseers had. The plan to take Black Mesa down, but never happened. Boom. And here's some history. Overseers was made to help people. I did that at the time. I still had bad feelings about Overseers, but help people out until Black Mesa destroyed it during the Overseer War. Because the main reason why the Overseer War happened is because one of the members of the Overseers made a book about world domination and all that. And it was supposed to be a joke, but at the time, like, my nation, mainly just me, didn't take it as a joke and all that. You mongler. Shut up. Warmong. Shut up. Sun King, the Orange Sun Kingdom. A rebel colony of Black Mesa, but now both nations are on friendly terms. This place was built on the remains of Founder 3's farm, their animal farm. And when the colony was established, Black Mesa sent dark oak wood there so the colonists could start construction, but the colonists liked the orange wood, acacia wood, so they used both sets of woods to build. And that's why we have this beautiful, like, theme going on. With every exhibit, I tried going with a simple theme. Because, like, with Overseers, their main block of choice was cobblestone. And with here, I mainly never changed the ground, but I used packed mud to fill in any holes. Here we have the districts. Back in Phase 1 of Black Mesa, we had districts. The Geno district was the capital. Polo was the smallest. Harmland was the second largest and housed military. Oh my god. I thought you set off a frickin' TNT and I was like, no! Frank district was the biggest and was agriculture, mainly like farms, that's why it was big. And KO held the Remote River, which is still here, surprisingly. this is an empty Black Mesa citizenship book that I used and gave to citizens so they could fill out so they can confirm they're a citizen. Black Mesa has a large history. Black Mesa was founded when Founder 1 made this flag, showing his allegiance. After that, didn't gain much and any traction until a member of Overseers made a joke about world domination. Black Mesa took it as a threat, so that's when Black Mesa rose to take a stance. Moments later, Black Mesa went to war with Overseers and committed a couple war crimes. So one rule during warfare is that we couldn't blow anything up, and we blew stuff up. After that, they had a war on drugs, and it was at best a tie. Mainly, yeah, because like everyone just got bored with the drug stuff. And then now we moved back to our birthplace, which is where the first stream took place of this world, and that's where we reside today. This thing that I loved how I made it, and it's the coin of Davis, resembles an old Black Mesa Imperial flag and all that, the Imperial Age for Black Mesa, and then old flag designs I had for Black Mesa. Oh yeah, the main tank unit for Black Mesa's army. This is a decoy tank. Well, not really decoy, more like a tank that isn't working because it's on display. And then we have the Spade Union, a piece of technology. So these two are pieces of technology from Spade Union and all that. Here's some history. The predecessor to the Overseers is Spade Union. Yes, you did. Shadow did make the tank, and I'm really glad he did. I love it. Okay. So, Spade Union is a far more technologically advanced / entertainment-based nation because it had gambling involved, but a bunch of redstone as well. This nation was on good terms with Black Mesa until before this museum was made. The owner of Spade Union gave this place to Black Mesa since he wanted to make a more friendlier nation, because during Spade Union's, while he was in Spade Union, he made weapons and all that, but now he wants to make a nation that makes devices to help people and all that, which is, you know, a really good thing. This museum is inside the remains of Spade Union. Indeed it is. I took this sign from its casino. The Spade casino sign, really big. I know, bigger than anything else in here. Alright, last couple exhibits are upstairs. Oh yeah, down here in that hallway, there's the bathrooms. Alright, there's little content in here, but it's but big stuff. So, alright, let's get started. This is the remains of an Overseer laboratory. This place was blown up during the drug war, the war on drugs, and simply was created during the war on drugs. We only blew it up because me and my General Dark thought it was a, drug lab. This is the remains of an old slogan during the drug war. It was on the ground, but now it's in the museum hanging. It used to just say no drugs, but the drug part got destroyed and all that. This is one of Dark's many houses. He has built many houses and all that. This is just the remains of one of them. Yeah. Here we have Founder 2's old getaway home, back whenever me and them were together. This is the house they mainly used to get away, if they needed to get away from the spawn and all that. This was back in before Era 1 of Black Mesa, where Era 0 happened. And the last exhibit is a remains of my friend's house that remained in Era 1's Black Mesa. And I just grabbed it and put it here. Now, before I, end stream or anything, I'm gonna fly around the world and showcase all the major changes to areas, because a lot of stuff has happened to this world, good and bad. So alright, let me find the exit. I built this place and I can't seem to find the exit. Right here. Okay. So this is the Spade Union. That's the casino. That's a tavern. That's something he current home. And if we fly over here, we will reach the Era 2 of the world. Where those quartz things are, it was where this freaking overseers were. And here's Era 1 of Black Mesa. That was the base that we used during the Overseer War. That's a a storage place. That's where Big Led's house was sitting at. That's the drug department, the anti-drug department. There was a military base. Right there was a military base. That was my home. That was the bank. That was one of Shadow's homes. Over there is one simple thing that remained from another home that Shadow made. Radio station, docks. It's all abandoned now. We got City Hall for Era 2 of the world. It looked like it got carpet bombed. Overseers remind me of the cult of Cosmos. They were responsible for starting the... Huh. That's interesting. Here's one of the first casino XMech has made. Still has some history of Shadow being here. But yeah, I want to come back to here, and well, there's already signs of me coming back to here to finish stuff. But if we fly over to Era 1 of the world, we can see Era 2 of Black Mesa so far. And it's soon to be neighbor. Because XMech's new nation is my neighbor. Which is nice. I don't know what that is about. I think some skulk was there. Someone placed it and someone blew it up.
Hey, just teleport to me, I'm already there.
Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, so I don't have to... Here's Era 2. So, a lot of the griefed holes were patched up. Here's was the coin of Davis's resting spot. It was here. Yo, XMech! Sup, man?
Still here.
Yeah, he's just watching stream now. So, all this, brown dirt, pod, I don't know how to say that. That was, a bunch of big holes that I just can't. But, yeah, this is where, the, Federation invaded. You can see there's that, and over there you can faintly see their airships. Now I placed a one here for the funnies, and now it's a Black Mesa airship now. I removed all the Federation flags that I had in here, and yeah. Oh yeah, we already went over that. Before I end stream, I'm showing off how much the world changed and all that. So I'm currently trying to get rid of all these inner walls, so it'll only be the outside wall. Now this inside wall, the most inner wall, will stay up, as it is technically the heart of Black Mesa. Yeah, we already went through all the nations and all that. We're now just exploring the world and seeing what's left. Oh,
So I'm looking at my house building.
oh yeah, it was closed off because like I thought you kind of abandoned us, so I just closed it off. Here is one of Panda's like tower thingies that she had while during a build she had planned, and I actually kind of wished I seen her build it all, but she never joined back after making like some stuff, and it got griefed. Like that, I think, is still the remains of a blown hole that was made. I know. This was an ancient piece. I wanted to move it to the museum, but I forgot to, sadly. The pond of Sauron. I think that no. I don't remember the pond's name, but it's still here. It has a beautiful pink tree now. Yes, I have actually. While I was going through Era 1's Black Mesa, I visited the first casino. So what happened to the first casino? It got burnt down. Someone burned it down. I know that because I seen it on fire. This is my house. Obviously, it's different from. All right, X-Mac. Yeah, you can rewatch the stream because like I covered a lot of things. Yes, back when the first casino was around, we kind of stole some money from the first casino. So, yeah. And then, so we had a tower here, in like the first video. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold that back. Me money, no! You sound like Mr. Krabs. So, in the original video, the city hall was closer to, like, where this house was, but it got griefed. We had a tower, it got griefed. The only things that remained of the tower we had here is the stairs. Funny enough, the stairs was the thing that survived. This hill has been up here since, like, Era 1. Did you two paint all over me first dollar? No. But this hill, me and so the reason why me and Founder 2 made this world is because we were bored, and I think we were bored, or no, we were wanting to play Minecraft. Yeah, I know you are. But we wanted to play Minecraft, and then they had the idea of making a world where anyone could build and all that, and I was like, alright, so I made the world, and yeah. Back in Era 1, I had a chair here that I would just sit on, and just, yeah. Here's my bee farm. I haven't touched it in like months. Here's a flag. Not map of Era 2 in Black Mesa and all that. And here's Orange Sun Kingdom up here. I have not updated this map. Well, actually no, yeah, it's updated. There's a bunch of beds outside because in the first video it showed the animal farm. I think I showed the animal farm. But now the animal farm is gone, and now there's a nation sitting there. Oh yeah, Shadow, if you're still watching... I got a friend request. I'll have to check that thing out later. Shadow, if you're still watching, you can control over that Orange Sun Kingdom. It doesn't have a player to it. I just been frequently like going there and all that. Alright, yeah, you can have this Orange Sun Kingdom. You can run it. I'm fine with that.
Are we ever going back to the other world?
The other world, I don't know. I'd rather stick with this one because this one has so much more memories than the other one, since yeah, this is a Shadow's house. Whenever he was,
Bro, there's so much memories of me nuking.
oh yeah, cause you nuked the spawn. You nuked the spawn, so it's like kind of difficult to set up nations there. But yeah, all these tree stumps were from when we had trees here, and I cut them down. So during the beginning stages of Era 2 Black Mesa, this was the place that I stayed in, because my house was griefed during James's crap. So I had to rebuild my house by watching my old Minecraft videos, to seeing how much I needed to build. And I did really good on recreating it. It's not where it used to be at, because it used to be closer to spawn, and spawn got really decorated. The house that was here is gone now. It got griefed to oblivion. And yeah. And this is like the world now. And if I'm being honest, if it wasn't for the world getting griefed in its earlier stages, I probably would have forgotten about this. Or haven't expanded as much as I have. And yeah. And over that span of time, I have grown as a person. Everyone that took part in this world have. Right, Keegan?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, not you, because, like, you barely had time on this world, so... And plus, yeah. At first, I was, like... I wasn't, like, the greatest kid in the world, if I'm being honest. But now... I'm trying my best to be a good kid. And with me starting second semester of high school, like today, that's gonna put a lot of stress on me and all that.
There's not the house.
Well, you can always go back to your house, Keegan.
No, I know I'm selling it. I want to move somewhere else, and I have an idea of what I want to do.
Oh, you want to move to like a different ring?
I want to create a power-hungry nation.
No, because me and X-Mech will put that down so fucking fast.
No.
It is best just to stick with Black Mesa so you don't get killed.
I'll be a nomad.
Nomad? Yeah, at first, during Era 1, a lot of people were nomads. So, yeah. And then, towards the end of Era 1 is when people started making nations. And then Era 2 of the world, that's when, like, civilization happened. And right now, I'm starting Era 3. So... most likely, I'm gonna stream more on this world. Like, every time I play on this world, I'm gonna probably record, so some form of history is documented. Because I don't want no history getting lost anymore. But, you know what? But, I honestly don't know. Any last words, Keegan?
I'm gonna eat the kids.
Don't eat the kids! But, I'll see y'all later, I guess.
Okay, I don't get you.
Oh my god, Keegan.